Pastor Scott here, and this is What's Up Wednesdays. Just want to let you know that this right here, that is not a step. Gosh, I love the spring. Flowers are out, the daffodils are blooming. So evidently this is Harry Truman coming out of a window. It sure looks a whole lot like Harry Truman. If you weren't with us this last weekend, we kind of talked about the future plans for Grace Fellowship, how we're hoping for a public launch this fall and what that means for us. So we're actively trying to talk with folks and just say, hey, are you willing to join our launch team? Launch team members are going to say, hey, I'm willing to step in and serve where I'm needed, to be there faithfully and to help financially support so that we can just buy the gear and the equipment, the children's ministry stuff and the sound system to have a worship service inside the community of Brunswick and Lower Frederick County this fall. So we'll be talking about that more as time goes on. We also talked about the future of Grace Fellowship, how we're going to be having a slightly different format on a Saturday night, kind of alternating what I'm going to call a service week. And in a service week, we're going to have about 20-30 minutes of worship. It'll be myself or someone else leading worship that night, and then a lesson that night. It'll feel very much kind of like a church service, just in a living room. And then on the second week, the next week after that, we'll start out and we'll have probably about 10 minutes just recapping what we talked about the week before, and then we'll split people into small groups where we can discuss the lesson and how it applies to us. We'll discuss that for about 30 minutes, and then we want to spend about 30 minutes in prayer. It lets us have worship time, it lets us have a lesson, it lets us have a small group, it lets us have prayer time all together. I'll be posting that. So this week we're going to be on our first Give It Away. So we'll be talking about what it means to give the gospel away, give the story of Jesus away. We'll be talking out of the book of 2 Corinthians, the Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians 5, and what motivated him. And so we'd love to have you come out. We're going to have worship, and then we're going to have the lesson. And then the next week, we'll discuss that lesson all together. We love you guys. We hope to see you this Saturday at the Clements house again. And it'll be nice out, so it'll be cool to be able to fellowship outside a little bit as well. We love you guys. We'll see you then.